Hello YouTube and good afternoon. It is Thursday, May 16th. It is approximately 1:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it is your boy, the Delivery Whiz, coming at you from Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we just did a DeliverThat order. It was supposed to be picked up at 12:10 and dropped off at 12:30. They didn't even start it until I got there. So that was an extra half hour again. So that is like the third out of 4 DeliverThat orders that I have had to wait and get picked up. Got an extra $10, and it was only a mile, 1.1 mile from the Capriotti sandwich shop. We had stacked a Lowe's Frayt order to go after that, to be picked up at 12:40 and then dropped off by 1:30. As you see, we're just pulling up to Lowe's now and we're late, but we reached out to Frayt, let them know, and they let us keep it. It is $16 for 3 miles. I have no idea what the cargo is yet. It could be a water heater. It could be a toilet again. We don't know. But it is a short distance run for $16. Should take us a half hour. Yeah, it took us a half hour to drive up here from the sandwich, from the take 2. Yeah, it took us 30 minutes to drive up here from the drop-off of Sahara and 15. That is where the drop-off for the Capriotti sandwich shop for DeliverThat was at. But I was coming back up this way to do DoorDash because this is the day after the worst DoorDash night I ever had in my life. If you need to watch that video, I'll leave a link in the comments below. I'm sorry, I will leave a link in the description below. And then you can check that out because it was god-awful. I mean, it was the absolute worst since I started doing this, and I've been at it for almost 2 years, I feel. In that realm, 1.5 years. It was bad. Anyhow, we're at 69% for DoorDash. We're going to try to work on that, but all the zones are gray right now, and, you know, we're going to try to get it back. It's a sucker bet, as they call it in poker, because it's geared to make you take stuff that you don't normally want to take so you can dash now. It's a catch-22. The dash now is definitely pretty cool and handy to have when you just want to work and just, you know, go out there. But I don't know if it's worth it. And that's what we're trying to find out, is if this new format that DoorDash has released, is better or worse. So far, my opinion is leaning towards worse because, and I'm sorry to repeat this, but the old way was once you grinded out the ratings, you got to keep it for 30 days. It wasn't real time on the fly. This new system is the minute that you go below 70%, you lose platinum and gold. And you're down to silver. And, you know, it's bad. That's all I'm going to say. It's bad for me, and I think it's bad for everybody out there. So, you know, you make up your own mind. I'm just showing you my own experiences here. All right, we have arrived at Lowe's, as you can see. Let's go in and see what this cargo is. All right, we just got all loaded up. As you can see, it's 2 American Standard toilets and 2 supply lines. They don't show you the exact cargo. They show you the weight, and I didn't see 190 pounds when I took it. I saw like 27 pounds and a little bit of space taken, or the dimensions were small. That's what I should say. Well, when I get there, it's not going to be pleasant to unload by myself, but I'll figure it out. $16, 3 miles. It's better than a poke in the eye, I guess. All right, while I was sitting in Lowe's, I got in to the Summerlin zone for DoorDash because, as you saw, the whole city was gray, and, you know, dash along the way, and then we get this. Dash Mart, whatever, $4, 3 miles. I don't even care at this point. Just took it. And the reason I took it, and it's a crummy offer, don't get me wrong, is because Dash Mart is literally in the same parking lot as Lowe's. We just pulled out of Lowe's, as you saw. Dash Mart is right here in front of us on the left. So what are we talking, like a 30-second drive? And it's going in the same direction as the toilet, so it's a win-win. We get an order for DoorDash, and we drop off the toilets. And as you'll see, Dash Mart right here by this motorcycle. All right, we got the toilets out by ourselves. It does say 2 people to lift these boxes on the box itself, but you know, it is what it is. We just got to get the supply lines, put them on the box, snap a picture, get a signature, all that good stuff. Supply lines. Close the hatch. We delivered the DoorDash before this. It was a hand to me at a warehouse complex a couple miles from here, and that paid $4, a $3 base pay, $1 tip, as you can see. So we got both, $20 for the same time frame. All right, let's get out of here and see if we can get in a DoorDash zone. So, after dropping off the Dash Mart and the 2 toilets, we decided to head to Centennial to see if we could get in. But as you can see, the whole city, and this is not very often that I see it, at least on DoorDash, the whole city was gray. But I decided to drive up here anyway and see if it would change. And, you know, hopefully it would turn red and I could get in. Or I could do UberEats or InstaCart or whatever. Then I got up here. I washed the EV, vacuumed it out a little bit, then decided to test on my son's account to see if I could get in with DoorDash. An account that is hardly ever used. I logged into it, turn it on, and I'm able to get in right away. We did 3 orders on that really fast, made $13.50, short distances. It was pretty nice. Why can you get in with a very inactive account? Maybe they want you to be active versus a very active account. I don't know. But now we got in and we're off to Capriati Sandwich Shop for $2 for 3 miles. And we're about to pull up to Capriati's. It's right here in front of us. I wasn't too far away from it from the previous drop-off, a DoorDash on the other account. But the first offer of the day on my account, which I'm grateful to get in the zone, Capriati's, $2 for 3 point some miles. It's crazy. But, you know, we're going to take it. We have to. We need 1% more to get to 70 so we can dash now and get the platinum offers again. $2 for 3 miles, or 3.5. It's crazy. This game DoorDash plays is pretty frustrating. Pretty soon they'll chase out all the good drivers, in my opinion, but you know, what do I know? This one's going into the emergency room at Centennial Hills Hospital. So they'll come down and meet us. So we just dropped off the Capriati sandwich $2 for 3.2 miles, whatever it was. Most of the mileage was me driving to Capriati's. The delivery distance from Capriati's to the emergency room at Centennial Hills was 1.1 mile. So, no tip, big surprise. And it was into the security office of the hospital. So one of the security members there orders a sandwich and, has one of the three things that Vegas is good for. No tip. At least there was no building number to be had or no gate code to be needed. So that is the good news for that. And so it's very frustrating. So I can't honestly continue because I only have 15 minutes left before I get kicked out of this zone. Or I'll have to try to get back in this zone. So it's 3:30. I'm just going to quit for today, or quit for now, and then go back out off camera tonight to try to get the 1% left to get back to the Platinum Dasher status. Whether I get it or not, we'll see. It is still puzzling that I could turn on my kid's account who never dashes and get into the zone right away, but my account was gray, as you could see. It's head shaking. Not much I can do. And complaining about it isn't going to make it any better either. So, just like that, it's the end of today's video. We did a DeliverThat catering order this morning for Capriati's. It went a mile. We were delayed for 30 minutes because they didn't even start the order until I got there, which is very frustrating. And that paid $7 plus the extra 10, 17 plus the tip pool. It's going to be 25. So we're looking at a $42 payday for that job this morning. Not too shabby. Then we took 2 toilets and 2 supply lines for Frayt from Lowe's on Craig and Jones, 3 miles. And then we drove up to Centennial, and we didn't have much luck on DoorDash, so we switched accounts, and we did $13 there. And then we just got the massive $2 3-mile offer, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed today's ride along. If you liked today's video, please give a thumbs up, get us in the algorithm. And as always, try not to do like the Wiz did today. Don't take the $2 offer from DoorDash. Don't play their game. Just don't do it.